So this time our use case is, so we need to write a trigger to update a field suggestion on account object, and suggestion is a custom object. So we need to write a trigger whenever a suggestion record is inserted and updated with an opportunity. So suggestion is having lookup relationship with the opportunity, okay, and there is no direct relationship between suggestion and account, and we need to consider that there will always be a single suggestion record related with an opportunity, and account is having only one opportunity, and we are not changing the related account of the opportunity. Okay, so first let's see the relationship diagram of these objects. So here you can see that suggestion object is having lookup relationship with opportunity, and opportunity is having relationship with account. So on account object we have a field called suggestion, and on opportunity we have, because we have lookup relationship right with suggestion, sorry, suggestion is having lookup relationship with the opportunity. So whenever we have a suggestion record on opportunity, so this suggestion value should be updated to the related account. Okay, so it should be updated here. So we will write a trigger for this scenario. So whenever the record will be inserted in suggestion or updated, so it will reflect on account field. Okay, account suggestion field. Okay, so let's proceed. So we need to write the trigger on suggestion object because the DML is performing on suggestion object. Okay, and we have to perform the calculations and our operations on the related objects. So as we have seen our previous videos, that whenever we need to do some DML operations on related object, then we go for after scenario. Okay, so here in this case also we will go for after insert and after update. So let's go for update suggestion on account, and we are writing our, our trigger on suggestion custom object submit. Okay, after insert and after update. Okay, always create a handler for your trigger. Okay, so update suggestion on account handler. Create a static method here, public static void update suggestion value on account, and here we will pass list of suggestion. Okay, suggestion is correct or not, just see here. Correct. Okay, okay, update suggestion value on account, and suggestion list. Let me, okay, so save it. So here we need to check if trigger, if trigger dot is after, and if trigger dot is insert or trigger dot is update. So we will call the same method dot, and we will pass here the trigger dot new. Okay, so now we need to work all the things here. First we need to loop through the suggestion underscore c. Okay, so here what we need to do in this loop, we need to fetch the parent id, means we need to fetch the opportunity id. Okay, so we will create a set of id or PPIDs. Okay, and OPPIDs dot add suggestion s dot OPPR opportunity. Just check the API name for the relationship. Da, 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 da. Opportunity underscore C. Okay. Okay. So here we got the parent IDs. Let me set for the parent IDs. Okay. So on the basis of this opportunity ID, we will fetch the account IDs, the grandparent IDs. Okay. We will get the, so opportunity has account IDs, right? So with the help of that, ID comma opportunity, mm, parent IDs, not parent IDs. Actually, we need to fetch the, okay, we will go with parent IDs. ID comma opportunity, and then we need to fetch the account IDs related to these opportunity, where ID in OPP IDs. Okay, so now we will get the account IDs as a key, and opportunity record as the values. Okay, so we need to create a set of ID for the grandparent IDs. Okay, then we need to loop through the opportunity record, opportunity OPP, and parent IDs dot values. Okay, and in grandparent IDs set of ID dot add OPP dot account ID. Okay, so what we have done here, we got the suggestion record ID right in trigger.new. Okay, based on that we got the opportunity ID which is parent of suggestion. Now what we have done, based on the opportunity IDs we have fetched the account IDs and we separately create a set for that. So now what we will do, based on these account set of account IDs, we will fetch the field of account that we need to update. Okay, so here we will create a same kind of map of ID comma account and grandparent records, or we can say grandparent map equals count select ID comma suggestion. Suggestion is the field of account from account where ID in grandparent IDs. Okay, we need to loop through the suggestion record to assign the values. Okay, and we need to check if the parent map dot contains key, which one, s dot opp, and grandparent map dot get dot contains key, which one, which is in this map, means get the s dot opportunity t dot account ID. Okay, in this case what we need to do, we need to fetch the field of account. It means grandparent map dot get parent map dot guest dot account id dot suggestion equals s dot name. Okay, and after this you need to update the grandparent map dot values. Okay, so let's understand with an example. For example, suggestion name is call to customer. Okay, and opportunity ID is something. Opportunity ID is something. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, then what we have done, we have this ID in our OPP IDs. Okay, then based on the OPP IDs, we have created a map which is having opportunity ID means this is having opportunity ID. Map will be like this. Opportunity ID means 1 2 3 4 5 6. This will be our key, comma account ID. Account ID will be 789 1 2 3. Okay, so map will be like this. So based on, so what we have done then, so in our parent map dot values we are having the account IDs, right? So we create a separate set for that. So this set is to store the grandparent IDs, which is account. Okay, and this for parent IDs, which is opportunity. Okay, so this is our map structure. So based on these IDs, then we again fetch the field value that we want to update in account. So this map will be like this. Map of account ID means it will be 789 1 2 3, comma suggestion value. Suggestion value will be blank initially. Okay. Suggestion value will be blank. Okay. So now in this loop, what we are doing? Again, we are looping through this suggestion because we want to update the suggestion value to the parent account, right? So what we are checking in the parent map, it is having that exact parent or not. So first we are checking that in this parent map, this records parent exist or not. If exist, so it means in this parent map is having id 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 plus what we are checking here, our grandparent grandparent map is having, means here what we are checking, we are having that this suggestion value, this suggestion record is having a parent, and this parent is having the correct account, correct grandparent or not. This we are checking here. Okay, so in our grandparent map what we are having, we are having this account id, right? So we are just checking whether this account id is correctly mapped to the opportunity. Okay, so is having contains key, means parent map dot get as opportunity id. So as opportunity id is our parent map id, right? And you can see here in this is our opportunity id, this is our account id, right? So what is the, so what is the value, what is the value present on this key, what is the value present on this key in parent map? This is account id, right? This is account id 789123, right? Which is exactly the grandparent of this record, right? So if I will do like this, so it's having parent map dot get opportunity id 1 2 3 4 5 6 dot account id. Okay, account id is what, 789, no, sorry, dot account id, the value is account id, right? So here what it will, this value will be directly like this, is having grandparent map is having account id as 789123. Okay, so here you can see that this opportunity is directly mapped to this account, and here we are just checking. So okay, so if this suggestion parent is correct and grandparent is correct, then what we will need to do, directly just go to this account id dot suggestion, that we have this in grandparent, right? Directly go to this account id in grandparent map and update the value with the suggestion name. So this will be like this, grand grandparent map dot get 789123 dot suggestion equals s dot name. Okay, so here it is blank right now, so it will fetch, it will update with this as dot name. And in the end what we are doing, I think we are just updating the grandparent values. We are in the grandparent map what we are having, account record, right? Account record we are having. So just directly we are updating the values, so we are updating the account records, so it will reflect the changes. Okay, I know it's a very little bit complex, but if you will understand the concept then it will be easy for you. So let's check whether it is working or not. So I have already created this. Let me update this. We need to call customer. Save it. Here it is saved. Let's check on account. We need to call customer. Okay, so it is updating on account. Let me delete this record and uh, create a new record. Email to the customer. Save. Okay, let's see what is happening here. Email to the customer. You see, it is updated.